Red Reject here and Lunatic Wolf will be doing a Sly 3 walkthrough in gameplay video.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings. It's good to be back.
Oh, these graphics are nasty.
Ha 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 ha. I mean, what do you expect for a PS2 game?
No up-render? I mean, they said they up-rendered it, but it still looks a little bit crunchy.
Crunchy is an understatement.
Shit look like ass, my bruh.
Hey, but remember, it was a PS2 game.
The gang's assembled and are in position to help you get up to that vault.
Like, what do you really expect from a PlayStation 2 game?
Are the ball.
Roger, Bentley. I'm starting my approach. Getting over these fortress walls shouldn't
Sly
be a
Cooper!
problem. Look, we're running 5 by 5 here. Make sure everyone's in sync.
I hear that. Artillery, sure you can make that
Oh yeah, I
shot?
forgot. In this one, did they make Carmelita a little more?
Excellent. Radio control.
Yo, they made her thick.
Recovery team.
She isn't a whore, but she thick.
Submersibles. Showtime,
So which
baby.
game was it that they made her, like, really good?
Four, she was like,
Oh, it was 4?
she was on top of Kid Cooper, like, not like fly on shit, dude.
Holy shit. I mean, it's not common knowledge, though, that they are lovers.
I said Kid Cooper, not Sly Cooper.
Wow.
Take up position for
My bad.
Yo, they freaking reverse the controls. That's like, okay.
Hey, that's like how many games in a row since that has the reverse
They need to
controls?
stop doing that. Like, it's not, it doesn't feel good.
I've got a visual.
Who even plays like that anyways?
Nobody.
I mean, there is somebody out there that
What
plays
the
with
fuck?
it. If you play like that, you're crazy.
The ball has stopped rolling. We've got an obstruction.
I'm on it. First is away. Second guy is full.
I surely won't be able to play like that.
Yeah, it's like, it was reversed back in the day, maybe, but
Ready
like,
for timber.
Maybe.
Let her rip, old rock. Ball's in position. Nice work. The ball's got a track. Over.
But those controls are reverse controls are like nasty.
Ball requesting door via Agent Monarch. Over.
Launching. Stand clear.
alright, let's go.
Visual confirmation
Bet.
on the door. Nice shooting. Be advised, ball is nearing the lab. Agent Team 6, you ready?
We'll never get another Sly Cooper game.
We might.
Agent
Really?
Team 6, deploy.
Why is that?
We might. It looks like they might do something with the series.
Well, I mean, it sits untouched like a lot of games.
Force fields down. Strong work,
For
Team
one,
6.
Jack and Daxter is sitting
How's
untouched.
your wife doing, Richards?
Oh, very well, Dr. M. Thank you for asking. Very
While
thoughtful.
Ratchet and Clank is
And
getting,
your son, what's his
well,
name? Mike?
is maybe getting more
Mark,
games.
sir. He's well too, yeah?
It can only take Ratchet and Clank so far. Why not touch some of
Shame
their
you won't be seeing
other
him again.
IPs in their
Sir?
library?
Afraid I poisoned
You know why?
your drink at lunch.
Why?
Sorry.
Ratchet is marketable, the other ones aren't so much.
Poor performance. Should
Eh.
have changed the security code. from
Used to be Jack and Daxter was their marketable ones, but you know,
I swear.
those got overshadowed by a lot of other stuff.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yes? Water leaking into the lab? I'm on my way down. Oh, and get a janitor for the lab elevator. Richards got sloppy.
The Cooper vault is just across these wires. I'm en route to your position for the loot haul. Over.
So why don't you tell us about this game?
That's a weird visual glitch, huh? Oh, it's acid, that's why, okay. So this is the third game in the series, you know, they're trying to open the Cooper Vault. Where the Coopers keep all their treasure, you know?
Yes.
Unfortunately, this douchebag has, you know, this is trying to get to it before me. So you have to recruit bad guys and good guys.
And one of those good guys does happen to be Carmelita, I take it?
No.
No, really, okay. That is surprising.
Cooper! You must be Sly Cooper, the new
Well, wait,
keeper of the
why are
cave.
they trying to break into the Cooper Vault when it's
No,
his
because
own?
this guy has it covered like, kind of like, it as a fortress, because he's trying to get to it.
Trespassing.
This random ass dude who used to be one of the Cooper, the original Cooper family.
Here is mine, which now includes
Really?
the vault. Hand over the king.
So basically he turned heel.
Heirloom.
Yep.
Buy a knockoff at the gift shop.
Of course. See what jealousy gets people?
Let's regroup with the others. Follow me.
Absolutely nowhere.
Come on.
I can't.
Jump for it. Hurry.
I think I could do a no death run on this one, honestly.
No death run challenge. Here we go.
Yeah, I might.
I believe in you. You did one of the Ratchet and Clank games with a no death run,
We're almost home.
and you
buddy.
didn't die on it either.
The boat's just up ahead.
I believe in you that
There's
you can
no
do it.
escape, Cooper.
Yee. Okay, here we go.
Pathetic.
Oh, any
What
more
the
Astrobot content coming out or no?
Dog, I don't think so. That Christmas one was like the last one. There's supposedly more coming potentially this summer, but yeah.
Yourself.
If he wants to eat,
We won't find out until that
There is a
happens.
Summer Games Fest and Sony is attending, so who knows?
Hmm.
Sly. No.
So what are you honestly looking forward to?
Yeah, let me get a new Infamous, maybe a new Ratchet and Clank, you know, maybe a Jack and Daxter.
you're
That's
like
not happening.
flash before your eyes.
Anything else?
There it all was.
No, not really. Astrobot
I'm-
content, of course.
Born into a
Well,
family
yeah,
of
I knew that was coming up.
I was next in line to
For me,
participate.
honestly, I'm hoping for like maybe a new Killzone, like or a reboot of the original 3 games.
But fate had different plans.
Or like an entire new one where you play as the Hellghast.
This game
Indeed.
attacked our home.
What else?
The orphanage I landed in wasn't
Maybe a
all-
Parappa the Rappa would be nice. to come
Imagine a
back out.
Parappa the Rappa in
It's
2025.
always been the thinker.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. They could just surprise us and just say, "Hey, new Parappa the Rappa game coming out."
Sony hasn't surprised anybody in a long time. They haven't been touching anything.
Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate, but it would be kind of nice to see that.
Never run
Yeah.
out, which only made things tougher when the odds finally caught up with us.
A game that was,
Then I
a
met this
bit
guy, McSweeney.
underrated,
Who have run
would you
with my
say?
father's crew back in their heyday.
Which game?
Parappa the Rappa.
Underrated? No, it was quite popular.
And amassed
Huh.
quite a
I wonder
collection
why
of
they haven't
licensed
touched it
titles.
yet.
I don't know. They released a remaster a couple of years ago, but they haven't done anything else.
It seemed that my father,
Well, I
like
say
all
they
my
need to.
ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations.
I want a new Jammer Lammy.
Adding to the treasure hidden behind a door that if McSweeney's story is true, only a
Oh,
crew
Hypnospace too. We're kind of looking forward towards the new Hypnospace
Yeah, imagine
game.
if they released like a trailer for
We set
that.
out for the secret island that held the
That would be
Sony
really good.
wouldn't, but another company might.
We discovered someone by the
Yeah,
name
yeah,
of
true.
Dr. M had already set up shop. From the looks
Speaking
of
of that, are we gonna cover another Hypnospace video in the near,
Indeed.
like in the future? Alrighty.
more paranoid as the
And
decades
shall I
went
join you
by.
on this
He
journey?
built himself
Yes.
a fortress with security
Alrighty.
as tight as Fort Knox. Getting inside the place would take
Why is
precision,
C-3PO
creativity,
built like a
and
girl,
moreover,
bro?
It would take an army
Um,
of world-class thieves.
I don't know.
Finding and
Next
bringing
question.
together that much talent won't be easy.
Has somebody ever tried to sleep with the C-3PO unit?
Like, what do you mean by that? Like in the show or in real life?
Just anybody.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't want to do the hazard room, bro. I might just exit out the door.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper vault,
Wait, what's wrong with the hazard room?
It's like
You
a
don't mind
training
me-
room, but I'm already goated and the door's right there behind Bentley, and I'm gonna try to run for it.
That's right. Each
Okay.
streamlined crash course
You
in
can try.
grand larceny. I'll head for the control room and we'll get things started.
To me personally, I'd like to see you give it like a
No,
go.
I think I'm gonna try to give this door a go.
How about you give the hazard room a try?
Damn it!
And now you, so you actually have to do it, don't you?
Okay, all great thieves have one thing in common.
A ton of cash?
No, they never get lost. Use the right analog stick to look around the hazard room. Try to find the Cooper gang marker I projected.
See what happens when you try to do stuff without going through the whole game?
Great.
That
Now,
happens.
Press down on the L3 button to ping a waypoint.
That's handy.
I agree. These holographic markers are an invaluable tool for finding your way around in the field. Notice how the logo moves to the destination? Try clicking the L3 button a few more times to get the hang of it. Okay, head for the waypoint and we'll commit. I've programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it. Perfect.
I
Now
believe in
everyone
you,
knows that a
like I
thief's
believe
best
in
friend
Joe
is a
Hendry.
Provided he doesn't
Oh,
break his
boy.
neck getting up there.
Oh,
Not a problem.
nah. The amount of like memes that happens is like ridiculous. No, but I believe you can do this.
Yeah, you believe I can do a very easy thing that anybody can do.
What's next?
I believe you can breathe.
But then why did you wanna not do it and just
Because
skip
I
through
already
it?
knew how to play the game. I just wanted like to
Let
leave.
me guess. Use the right analog
No,
stick?
they don't. You don't get that luxury.
Marker I'm projecting down there. Excellent. Now look up at that pillar. I'm projecting another marker.
I'm looking at it. There we go.
Now put all these skills to use.
Probably
and
weren't
get
looking
to
at it
remaining
like in the
waypoints.
spot they intended you.
I wish I could skip dialogue. I really do.
Trust me.
One down.
A lot of games I wish I can skip dialogue too, but no, we don't get that.
Final Fantasy would be unplayable if you couldn't hit X to freaking like, you know, skip dialogue.
Some of the dialogue scenes are really long. I will say that.
You picked up a lot of skills after reading the previous
Wow.
round.
Heck of a page turner, that book.
Let's see if you remember them.
So wait, are you giving yourself lives in this, or is it just gonna be?
No,
like,
no. If I just die, I just, you know, that's just how it goes.
Hit the circle button.
Alrighty, well there you heard it from themselves that it's gonna be a no life type of deal.
Looking good, Sly.
So there's any moments in the game that you're worried about dying on?
How do you feel about tight spaces?
There's gotta be at least a couple moments that you might die on.
Nice job, Sly. You're a credit to the Cooper name.
Not that you can think of right
We're
now.
all done in here. Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
I don't think so, no.
Huh, okay. I'm pretty sure when you get there, you might know.
Alright, let's see where we are on the recording. Oh boy, I have enough for one mission. Oh,
Yay.
up, unskippable cutscene.
Glass vault would take a team
Hey,
of
technically this video would just be you getting your feet
team
wet.
of specialists,
Yes.
each member contributing their own particular talent.
Unfortunately, your audience might be
Yo,
wanting
this
more.
shit bored. This shit boring. Type of stuff.
I mean, hey, this is what we had. This is what we had to deal with as a kid. Unskippable cutscenes. I've only played Sly 1 and 2, so it's kind of nice to have to be able to see what goes on in Sly 3.
We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime from an Aboriginal guru. From all accounts, things went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training. Latest reports have cited Murray in beautiful Venice, Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery.
We're going to
Leader-
Italy.
I just hope
Italy.
local mob-
There's nothing in
Italian.
it. There's nothing in Italy that we need
The
to
land
go
of
to.
carbs.
to be a real celebrity in the neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him
Why do you
sing,
say? Why do you say land of carbs?
Spaghetti. Fettuccine.
but
Isn't
just as his
fettuccine
career
a-
started to take
what-
off, musical
That's a
tastes
type of
changed.
pasta. Fair enough.
Suddenly,
Anything
it
else?
was all about rock music, and no one
Lasagna.
listened to anymore.
I think it's pronounced
Pizza.
lasagna.
He held on to a
Calzone.
and it was these mobsters
Jeez.
that took him into the business.
With you saying lasagna, you probably offended 90% of the entire.
Lasagna.
But
Oh gosh, you probably just offended 90% of
Yeah,
the
there are
Italian
no Italians
population.
watching my videos, I can assure you. And
But,
if there
I
is an
mean-
Italian, say some Italian words in the comments.
We're not
I
live.
only speak in italics.
Okay, jeez.
Alright,
I
let's get
would
that first
hope
mission
that-
up, bro. We have about...
It seems logical to start our search at
You know, we
the
can always go a little over 20 minutes. It doesn't have to be at. I mean, it is your channel. I'm just saying.
folks around here really like to make an impression.
I'm afraid it's a losing battle. Don Octavio runs the show in this neighborhood. It's his security forces patrolling the streets, not the cops.
Noted. Huh. Looks like I found my
Num
way
num
inside.
num.
Well, that dome is covered in glazed tile. There's no way to climb
So,
up
when
there.
do you think this game
Come
like?
on, pal. There's always a way.
Like, what time period do you think this game took place?
Like, in the game?
Yeah, like in the game. When do you think
2000s? Early 2000s?
Not when it was, like,
Nobody uses smartphones in this game?
Really?
Nice climbing, partner. I've got the blueprint to the vent system in front of me. I should be able to climb to the jail cell.
I don't think it matters because they use like laser technology and crazy stuff like that. Like, it doesn't matter.
Hey,
But yet they don't use smartphones, which that's interesting if you ask me a bit.
There's a stain on my pants, bro. What? Cooper, you got some fuzzy dice to come round here.
Dimitri. Long time no punch. See, you're still in jail.
And you still a cracker box.
Let's get past the name calling and get to business.
Looking for main man Murray, eh? Sorry, but I'd rather see you get busted big time. God! Policia!
Wait!
Shoot.
If those cops...
Yo, why is he blinking like that so much?
You might get this cell door
Was he what?
but the cops would throw
Why
it
was he
down and
blinking
bust
like
me
that?
way out. and
Like
then
what?
Al gets the double
Like,
sentence.
like when you were in the talking cutscene a bit, like he was blinking like every 5 seconds, and it was like a multiple blink.
Maybe I could discuss take a
How about I get the cops' attention, then run for it? Once they're all outside shooting at me, you can slip out no problem.
No, that's a plan I can get behind. Dimitri is free and Cooper is cooked. Key for cell is in head cut lady's office.
Okay, great. This other lock won't be a problem. I should be able to crack it by hand.
Get me out of here and I'll find Murray. No sweat. Just keep on the down low and out of sight near them coppers, bro. They're a bad bunch of bunnies.
Your
Alrighty.
attention, please. I thank you for your patience, but we're now ready for the presentation. As we all
How
know,
far have we
Vanellope
gotten
Venice
into
have been
this?
mysteriously
In the
fading
game?
last month.
Barely
Yeah.
like 5%, bro.
But the effect
Hey, yo, look at that Carmelita. Oh, damn.
Damn! Everyone's childhood crush,
If you're a furry.
or in general, prove us wrong. That you can't.
Alright, I got the cell door key. Here we go.
I swear, people say Lola Bunny or some shit like that.
Original Lona Bunny, yeah, but that goofy ass one with autism, no. Damn, look at that, Luna! Damn!
Ew, why? Why is she built like that? Latina mommy.
Better make sure you're under a desk
Literally,
with the lights in the
Latina
background.
mommy. He does not need to be like that at all. Yo, can you get an up close of that? Of that? I'm kidding.
What about that?
Oh, yo, holy shit.
Good lord.
Why?
What a fluffy individual.
Yeah, she's got a lot of fur. I wonder if she has her winter coat still.
Make up your mind already.
And this was the beginning of her thought stage.
This
Well,
was not in any of her thought stage. Sly 4, they rewrote her, like, pretty badly.
Come on.
They did not need to do that, though.
You look a lot better in the dark, Petrov. Really, you are an ugly, ugly man.
Some
I
characters,
went the wrong
they-
way. I went the wrong way. Oh my god.
Oh no. See, Sly always gets himself in like the stupid situations, which he could have avoided.
This is shocking.
Ah, jeez.
I can't make it all the way there. I gotta hide under here.
I mean, you could if you want to get caught.
Better in the dark, Petrov. Really, you are an ugly, ugly man. It's dark. Dark like the grave. Huh?
Can you really crack this coconut?
Sure, just takes a light touch.
Cool. Let's see some shine, bro. I swear, you spring me, and I'll hook you up with that plump dog Mary. Big.
This safe will
Sometimes I just don't understand what vibration is even used for. Like a lot of the times.
So you can make your
They're
escape.
just meant to give you feedback when you're doing something. Sometimes they're used creatively, like in Sly Cooper, but oftentimes no.
At Rialto Bridge.
A lot of the times it's just like really annoying.
Guess it's showtime.
Hello, assorted meatheads. And lady. Anyone feel like some exercise?
Cooper, grab him, man.
And I'm out.
Name another game that has vibration functions that is actually useful. There's probably not a lot of games out there that you can.
You You've got some serious nerve showing up in my squad room.
I was concerned we were growing apart.
Then let's spend some quality time together in my interrogation
Because
cell.
there really is not a lot of games out there.
What happened to the demure girl I used to know?
She grew up and
Sly
stopped with
Cooper is,
drinking guys like
definitely
you.
a good game for it because of the, like the
Saying
lock,
I've got
like
some
the lock,
competition for your affection?
the safe
You're
cracking.
the only man in my sights right now.
You're not hitting me, Ho. I don't think you're hitting me, Ho. I know you're not hitting me. I know how laggy and garbage your aiming is, Bee-Boo. Yeah, you're not hitting me, baby girl. No. I don't think it's happening.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
just-
Yeah.
Nope, you're not hitting me, boo-boo.
Boo boo. The hell.
Greetings, old Inspector Fox! Man, you're in it again!
Hope that manhole works both ways.
That's right. Hide in the sewers like the rat you are.
Thanks for the quick escape. I owe you one. Again.
Major
Of course,
thought in the
Searcher.
fourth game.
We are all in
Yeah,
need
I don't
of
like
peace.
that.
You're really
From what
full
you
on
have
this
showed
type
me,
stuff, huh?
like
My
clips and
mind
stuff
is
like
clear,
that,
like the
yeah,
woodland
she is a
after
major
forest
thought
fire.
in the fourth game.
Listen, Murray, we need you back on the team. That thing with Bentley, it wasn't your fault. He doesn't blame you for the wheelchair.
Sorry, Sly. I walk a different path. My guru, in his wisdom, told me to
We'll never
lose
understand
myself and
why,
not
though, will
return
we?
Until the black water ran pure. So here I stay.
You sure he didn't tell you to get lost and not come back?
But where's
until you
Maury
cleaned out the
at?
water filter?
Maury?
Come on, I'm on a
Yeah,
real
where's he
spirit
at?
quest here.
Maury?
Sorry.
The hippo? I forgot
Maury!
it.
Missed you, pal.
Yeah, the hippo. What happened to him?
It's Murray.
Oh, my bad.
Maury. Hey, Maury! Maury, how you doing, old friend? Alright, we did it. We beat that. Oh, this is the most low-res shit I've ever seen in my life. That was pretty bad. Alright, guys, we're gonna stop it here. I hope you've enjoyed. We'll play more next time, and, So, this is Red
Yeah,
Reject
sorry-
and Lunatic Wolf. We're heading out.
Later.
Later.